Oof. I'm an idiot. I'm laughing at myself. Okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream of Crazy and Awesome, where I drink too much, act like a douche, and that's the show. It is a low-budget show. Please donate so I can get my fucking computer back together. Not even upgrade it, just get it working again. That would be great. Kind of in a pretty good mood, despite the fact everything's kind of crappy. But I'm going to do this quick stream tonight because I am very interested to see what happens with this baseball game tonight. It is going to be Nationals versus who? Cardinals. And that should be fun. And that is going to decide... it's National League Championship season. Come by it. And this is going to be who's probably going to face the Yankees. Well, not after this one game, but it's starting at 8, which means... I have a good 45 minutes to bullshit and hang out and yap with you guys and see what's going on in the world with you. And today I bought a pair of Vans. And this came off the shoe. I was at the mall, the Staten Island Mall, with my mom. I dragged her to the mall. And, or rather, kind of, I had to do stuff with my mom. I said, "Hey, Ma, I gotta go buy a pair of sneakers. Let's go to the mall." "I hate the mall," she says. "Well, tough shit. You have a car, I don't. So let's go to the fucking mall." So that's the thing. And so yeah, first pair of Vans ever in my life. And like I said, I've had other skate shoes in the past. I forget the ones that used to be popular, but now nobody cares. Whatever they were called, I had a pair of those. And they fit me totally different than any other sneaker. Because, the skate shoes are very, very wide. And I have wide-ass little feet as it is. So, whatever the hell the other company... What's up, Joe? Ayo, what's going on? I'm just... Nah, dude, you can't creep me out. Dude, I was walking by, I said, "Is that Soprano?" It's like, wait a minute. And then you walk by, I was like, "Hey, Soprano, is that you?" Fucking... That's good. No, it's okay, dude. No, dude, if you're busy, you're busy. Yeah, I would have hung out and just got food with you or some shit. But my mom, she was complaining because, well, she doesn't like the mall as it is, and she didn't want to be walking. She wanted to go home and eat. I was like, all right, we gotta take mom home. So, but oh wow, on the phone with your health insurance. Well, that's an important phone call. So I apologize I stopped it. But dude, that's funny shit. Dude, and we were just saying like literally yesterday, how the fuck do we never run into each other? Holy shit, that was great, dude. Oh man, nah, that's cool. But yeah. Yep. But fun stuff. I don't know, but oh, you're still there on your laptop? Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll be streaming on here for a little bit, and then I'll be going to you-know-where later, so... I know, right? Yeah, dude, you're crazy, man. Did you put your phone number on the YouTube comment thing? You're wild, man. I really don't use my phone to talk to people. That's what's weird. I'm really never... I used to always be on the phone all the time, but now I'm just like, webcam! Well, we have FaceTime, but, whatever. But, yeah. Cool stuff, man. I don't know, you're probably like, who the fuck is this crazy long hair oh shit, wait. Right? That's another thing, when people actually ever do see me, they're like, oh shit, this guy really is a crazy looking 6'something heavy metal biker guy. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? So, alright, man. Yeah, okay. Cool as shit. Alright, so yeah, I'll be at Tiny Chat in a couple hours. We'll be out there bullshitting and hanging out and having fun. I'm drinking early because I got work tomorrow, so that's why I'm shifting my hours of being a drunk idiot. So it's early evening. We used to start this shit at 11:30 at night, and we'd stop it around 4 in the morning. But all right, man. Well, we'll see what's up. But yeah. Yeah. The room is what it is. It's just a fucking chaotic nightmare. So, oh man, that place is fucking crazy, dude. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. They like keep getting rid of good people and like demodding good people and then bringing back shitheads like what's his face and what's his face, and it's like, wait a minute, what? Didn't we just clear all these pricks out, but now they're back and now they're still doing the same shit that I don't know. Again, it's not up to me. I don't give a shit. I'm glad that there is such a room at all that we can have rock metal, talk about baseball, talk about here. It's like, but I am nowhere. I'm not discussing my locality on YouTube because I don't need these fucking wackadoos coming and looking for me. But whatever. But yeah, man, you're gonna have to face Houston for the World Series there, sir. Yeah, dude, they already doxed and swatted my ass in the past. I could tell you that story. It's a fun one. But well, I'll write. Wait, I'm pretty sure you already gave it to me. I have it in a text file on my desktop from the other day. Yeah. She always looks like that. It's because she's elderly, and she's got a lot of health problems. So she has these really, really, really blue eyes, and it's weird. People are, she looks, yeah. And she's not healthy, so it's, yeah, she is a little freaked out kind of all the time, because that's the thing, she hates going to the mall, and she hates being around people. She's a real homebody type of person, so everything's like, holy shit, it's like sensory overload for her. She can't really do it and doesn't like doing that, so it makes sense. Yeah, no, that's the thing, yeah. Also, what's also fucking crazy is we kept running into people, because she used to work at Tottenville High School for 22 years. And we're walking through, I wanted to show her what the food court looked like, just to show her, because she had never seen it before, because that's how little she leaves the fucking house, that it's been there all this time and she's never saw it. I was like, let me show you the food court. It's actually really big and impressive. And all of a sudden, all of these kiddos that she knew from Tottenville High School when she worked there start coming up, hey, what's up? Yeah, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? That was freaking me out. I was like, what the fuck are all these kids? How do you know everybody? Because, all the kids got out of school, they go to the mall, they're hanging out, just bullshitting, getting some fucking, Burger King, whatever. But, I mean, it's, yeah. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. I'd actually like to go try that Chick-fil-A sandwich. I've never had it. I've never eaten that before. This is the first Chick-fil-A that has ever been on Staten Island at the mall. There's one in Manhattan, but I've never been to it. Because it's kind of out of the way, and I don't really eat chicken sandwiches. But everybody's talking a big game about how good those chicken sandwiches are. So I'm like, all right, let's go check it out. I mean, if it's as good as a piece of chicken you'd get on like a chicken cutlet parmesan, well, let's go try it. I'm up for it. But yeah, I was there buying a pair of sneakers because of my job, because you can't have any sport logos on your shoes, and I'm like, okay guys, I'll play nice. I'll go. I went and bought a pair of Vans. That sounded like an accident, but yeah. Yeah, she's a weirdo. Don't it's how she is. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, I know. And I was arguing that to them. I was like, listen, because I've been working in a store that's not what is my store yet. Next week I will be working at where I'm working. They were like, okay, you don't have to be really all about the dress code. They basically want you to be like a walking mannequin for the store, so you actually have to buy the shit that they sell, which is good quality stuff, no complaints. I mean, everything that this store sells is really cool, so I'm not complaining. But it's like, I can't have a pair of basic black, totally blacked out Nikes. That's like a no. They're like, nah, it's a sport logo. I said, how? Okay, I get it. But at the same time, Converses, Chuck Taylor Converses are okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's an old school basketball shoe from the fucking 70s. How does that not count? Like, what? Pick a fucking... Whatever. So, whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. New pair of sneakers. Got some new socks, too, with them. So, new sneakies, new socks, but whatever. Yeah, she's normally a weirdo. I don't. She doesn't know how to socially interact properly. It's it's really. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That's why you know. No. Well, I'm a fun dude. That's the thing. I mean, you know, I'm not some big roided up motherfucker. I'm just a tall, skinny, long haired guy. So you know. Well, she's got some issues. Yeah, well, she's also a fighter too. That is true. She's still kicking, and despite all the problems, I mean, dude, she had a stroke a few years ago, and her whole left side of her body didn't work, and it was excruciating physical therapy for her to get through it. But she's back up and walking around, and that by itself is fucking fantastic. Because a lot of people don't come back from that shit, dude. She was fucked up. I mean, she couldn't do shit. I had to take care of her. It was a mess, and so the fact that she's out and about is good. And I try to get her out and moving because she doesn't really. I mean, it's too much personal info about my mom, but you know, again, she is elderly. She's retired. She's disabled. Technically, she is disabled. She has COPD emphysema, which is basically stage 1 cancer, and she continues to smoke cigarettes despite that. And I'm always on her ass about it. And yeah, that's a struggle. There's a lot of crazy shit, but you know, it's my mom, man. You only get one. You only get one mom, even no matter what the fuck happens. You know, and there's nobody else to take care of her. And I don't want her to be in a home and having somebody abusing her or some fucked up shit, because I hear too much stories about that kind of shit. So I gotta be the one to fucking do it. You know, there's nobody else. So that's the thing. That's what it is. It's not easy, but I gotta do what you gotta do. We should hang out with my mom. Bring my mom along so she can get out of the house once. Because she literally doesn't like leaving the house, though. That's the thing, man. She's a... Of course, dude, man. You do whatever the hell you want. There's tons of... Well, there's not really a lot of shit to do. But hey, you know, we're about to have World Series time. Let's go to a sports bar. Hang out, do it out. Get a couple of fucking beers, get a couple of burgers, and whatever. Yeah, hang out. Yeah, imagine bringing my mom to, like, fucking Buffalo Wild Wings or some shit to watch a game. Like, she'd be there like... What the fuck's going on? Why are there so many TVs? You wouldn't know what the hell's happening. Right. Oh, I'm working tomorrow though, dude. I got my work schedule is gonna be this next week is gonna be wild because it is the official grand opening of the store that I am supposed to have been working at since August. So they got my ass on 9-hour shifts the whole week. So I am gonna be brutalized and. Gotta get the. I mean, you know, these last few weeks have been like, you know, baby steps, getting back into it. So I'll be ready for it. My feet, I don't think, are gonna be ready for it, but we'll see. But Azzy Boom, what's going on, Azzy Boom? What is good? Doing some yapping over here. And again, still working. And that was another thing, too. I was looking around the mall. I was like, is there any fucking place that sells electronics anymore? Because Radio Shack is gone. It doesn't exist. They've been gone. And there used to be one up on Forest and Richmond. I don't think it's there anymore. But nonetheless, I need a very specific cable that only music stores would have. And there are none. So it's like, well, where do I go for this kind of shit? It's even more fucked up. You're making an anime. Saturdays you off work and you drink? Well, I drink every day, even when I have work the next day. And then I slog it out of bed, wake up, take a shower, get on the bus with a fucking Gatorade, and nurse myself back to health. Yeah. Alright, that's the thing, guys. For all you guys who don't know, if you see some fucking dude getting on the bus or the train in the morning and their hair is still wet from the shower and they're sucking down a giant Gatorade, you know that motherfucker's got some kind of booze problem, because that's what we do. That's what we've all globally figured out, because electrolytes and sugars and shit will, you know, stop the shakes and all that crap. So fucked up. Alright, man. Hell yeah. Cool shit. Have a good night, bro. be safe out there. I don't know if you're driving or taking a bus. I don't know nothing. You got a bike? I don't know what you got. But, yep. Little Goat World, Chisana Yagi no Sekai. Yagi. Yagi is goat? No. Am I reading that backwards? Chisana Yagi no Sekai. I didn't never learn the word goat. Hold the fuck on. Let me go do that right now, because that's important shit. I know most animals in Japanese. We got, let's see. Let's test myself on this shit. I'm not going to look anything up. Let me just keep the chat up here so I see. Yeah, no, that's why I think don't use Google Translate. Okay, let's start with basic shit. The first animal that you learn in Japanese, if you are learning Japanese the way Japanese people learn Japanese, first word you ever see is inu, which is dog. Or at least first animal you learn is dog. I forget who comes next. And that's only in grade 1 kanji. And then after that you get... No, what do you get? Who comes next? Does cat is neko. I don't know if that's grade 2 or 3. Also sakana. Sakana, I think, is grade 2. I forget. That means fish, by the way. And then you have uma, which is horse. And then you have crap. The what is meat by itself? That's also grade 2. And this is something that's interesting. Like, gyunyu is milk. And so you would imagine that gyu would be cow. I think it is by itself, standalone. But I think not. And then there's a lot of fish stuff, like octopus, taco. And you learn those early on. It's like, these are very, very interesting. I don't think you learned fox for a long time, but fox is kitsune. There's a lot of, but I never learned goat. So, and also, this shit, even, Mimizu, worms. Mimizu. Like, I know a lot of Japanese animal names, but I don't know goats, so let's look that up. Goat in Japanese. And is there a kanji for it? Probably. Yeah, it is yagi. That's what I was like, yagi. Did I learn that yet? There is a combined kanji. Yama. Oh, wait a minute. That's fucky. It's not, there's no one standalone kanji, it's a combined, and fuck me if I can remember what the hell that kanji is. I don't think this is correct. Let me triple check this, because remember, Google Translate, I've always said, do not use Google Translate for Japanese. Use Japanese sites for that, because you will be fucking screwed. So, here's the thing. Aha! Look at this! Hold on. Let's break this down. Break it to the ass right the fuck on down. Let's put this in the window just for the Japanese language lesson, because this is a word I don't know yet. And I don't think this is taught as a kanji. This is some shit else. Because the secondary kanji for what is goat, it means sheep by itself, which is a standalone kanji. Now, what do we want? We want the Wiktionary of this, because this is going to get dicey, because y'all motherfuckers do not even know what am I saying. So, let's put that in the window for fun, and we'll have the Japanese language lesson for shits and giggles. And let's just try to get this in. Where am I? What window is this? So we can see. Oh my, that's way too large. And we can't really read it. Alright, and it'll take up the whole screen. Okay, let's put it up in the, at least you can see something. I know, well, this is 720p, so maybe you can read some of it. Okay. Wait, let me back this up really quick, because the reason I got to this is because if you, son of a bitch, did it really do that? Okay, so you put goat in Japanese, and let's just retrace my steps. Goat in Japanese, and now it spits out this, which is yagi, which is correct. So you are right about that. This is too simple for it to be wrong. But however, translation of goat, it shows a little kanji block right here. Now, what makes this interesting is that it's not a single standalone kanji. You have the kanji for mountain, which is yama, and then a secondary kanji right next to it, which is the thing I was just looking up. And, oh, see, right here. So what this is implying is mountain sheep, because this secondary kanji is the kanji for sheep. And I will show you this very quickly. Let's just go back to this. So, mountain sheep. Okay. That's literally what it is. But again, this is something that people would get confused about, and this is why I don't use fucking Google Translate. Okay, wow. Wow, this is really interesting, because if you look at this, it might be really tiny, but if you even look at the ancient Oracle bone script, Western Zhou, Chinese, it actually looks like the symbol for Aries, which is the horns and the... Wow, that's actually really beautiful. And the transcribed ancient clips logo, this thing. So this is really, really simple. I mean, this is... I can't wait to see, because I never learned this yet, and if I... No, I didn't never learn this. But it's really, really simplistic. Do I not remember knowing this? But looking at this is very, very simple to visualize it as a... Well, it's a sheep or a goat, but with the horns sticking up. That makes perfect sense. It's one of the things. Every once in a while, you get a kanji that kind of looks like what the fuck the thing is. So that's really cool. And the fact that it is this. But let's just triple check this, because... Let me just triple check this. Okay. So it is grade 3 Kyoku kanji, which means straight up by itself sheep. All by itself, only. However, let's see. Hold on. Yo is Joyo reading. The Kunyomi reading is Hitsuji. So, technically, the traditional Japanese reading for that would be Hitsuji. However, Yagi is specific to goat. So, yeah, you got a Japanese fucking language scholar helping you not fuck up your anime, making sure that what that shit is saying it right. So you gotta dig like this and understand this shit. So yeah. So you caught me out there. I haven't finished all of grade 3 kanji. I admit it. I'm a fucking noob. It's true. But I know stuff that's past grade 3 kanji. But this is why I'm like, what? Look how ballsy I am talking about this. Like, you fucking mortals. I know this shit and you don't. So let's move on. But wait, let's see. But why? Okay, so if this does mean sheep though, but why does Yama, and how was this pronounced? Pronounced. Did I just say pronounced? I just said pronounced. So the Kanon way, the Onyomi reading would be Yo. It would be pronounced Y-O-U. I really hate Romaji. And this is one of the things, guys, if you don't know any better, if you look at any kind of what is Romaji, which is the Japanese to English phonetic way, any kind of long vowel, they'll always have like an O with the line over it on the top, and people think that that's how it's like spelt equivalently. It's not. That implies that there is a long O sound which has a U on the end. So it would be Y-O-U, not Y-O or Y-O-O. And they never, there's no inflection of that. Nobody, unless you have dealt with Japanese enough, you would not know that. So people would look at this and be like, oh, it's the word yo. No, it's yo. It does extra, it's boo, 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 yo, not yo. So there's, it's an extra beat on the Okay, so now let's break that the fuck on down. So to say, but then where the fuck does Yagi come from? Because if the Kunyomi reading is Hitsuji, where the fuck does Yagi come from? Hold on a minute. See, this is again, we gotta fucking deal with this bullshit. Because standalone sheep, it's showing Hitsuji. 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 I'm trying to wrap my head around what the fuck they was thinking here. Okay, Yagi kanji. Is there a standalone? I don't think there is. No, there is not. It's showing me some wonky shit. Alright. Why is this so difficult? Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Because, hold on. Let's go back to this. MLB postseason. Yes, indeed. Okay, goat in Japanese. Goats didn't exist in Japan? Okay, because here's the thing that you guys need to know also. Anytime something is written in katakana script, which is this, yagi, it's describing something that is not in the origin of Japan. You wouldn't use this script to talk about something that was natively Japanese. So, this makes sense. That is, it's a composite katakana phrase. But then why the hell do they have this Yama version? What? I'm so fucking confused. Japanese animal vocabulary. Let's see what we got. Cute girl and a cute kiddo. What do you say? Kanji characters for hippopotamus, giraffe, mouse, camel, squirrel, zebra, rabbit, and goat. Oh, I know rabbit. Rabbit is usagi. Goat. Yeah. How the hell would you pronounce that, though? Give me a second. Let's do it the other way. Because we just looked up what the fuck is that kanji. This one. This fucking Hitsuji one, right? So Yama Hitsuji is what that means? How the fuck does that make any fucking sense? Hold on a second. Let's just look this up just for my own sanity. Oh, we gotta go backwards. Hold on a second. Translate. Because this is a thing, man. This is part of Japanese speaking. You gotta... Now wait, look at this. It detected this as Chinese, and it read the word as Shang Yang. So very fucking wrong. Don't use Google Translate for any of this shit. Now I have to go and manually pick Japanese, because it is not pinyin. Where the fuck is Japanese? There we go. It still comes up as Yagi. How? Because it makes sense that the first kanji is, because it's Yama, it means mountain. So this basically literally means mountain sheep. But how does it truncate that into two separate... Wait a minute, let's look up Yama then. Because Yama... I don't think it, unless it's the Onyomi reading, and I'm fucking stupid. Hold on a second. We're gonna get to the end of this shit, and then Yama kanji. Here we go. Wiktionary. Boom. Let's go. Grade 1. Baby level bullshit right here, bitch. Come on now. We learned this years ago. This ain't not a big thing. But is it read as Ya by itself? Let's look. Let's see. Guon reading is Sen. Kanon reading is San. Kun reading Yama. Nanori reading Taka. How the fuck does this turn into just Ya? This I don't understand. It's always Yama. How does it get truncated? Will somebody explain that to me? This is beyond my learning ability. That would turn into what that is. But apparently Yagi is correct. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Especially from a kanji standpoint. Unless that translation that is popping in is the traditional Chinese version, and that is a standalone kanji coupling. Because, again, most shit that is written in katakana does not have a direct anything to kanji. So, this is making it very, very complex, and we're covering all the bases, but this is still fucking wild. So, goat is yagi in Japanese, with the traditional onyomi reading basically literally meaning mountain sheep. I think that's where we're fucking at with this shit. Damn. Okay, let's get back to reality and turn this silly shit off, because this is fucking crazy town. Also, I apologize, I'm not reading the chat. I'm doing this bullshit. So, wow. All right, hold on. Backstory is that China sent a nuke to America to kill everyone, but the people in China programmed it to kill every other animal, but the goats and the humans. What? Wait, let me read that again. China sent a nuke to America to kill everyone, but the people in China programmed it to kill every other animal but the goats and the humans. I don't think that's how nukes work, but okay, let's say it's a biological nuke that only attacks specific DNA strands of species. Write that into it, because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Little Goat World and Translate tested at school. Do I want to be in it? I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You have full creative liberties. You can make up whatever the hell you damn well please. That's nothing to do with me. I'll help you come up with silly fun shit for it. But wait a minute. Here's what I want to know. Why does China want to kill everybody but humans and goats? It's just a world with nothing but humans and goats? Everybody, we would have nothing but goat milk and goat cheese and goat meat. And I've tasted goat. I've eaten goat. I don't like it. It's not my favorite. And I don't like goat milk or goat cheese because it smells like a goat. Not that I don't like goats. They're actually kind of cute. But as far as agriculture goes, goat burger? No. Goat burgers only. What's wrong with these guys? Why do they make us suffer with only goats? What's going on? Oh man, it's just your way of China. Okay, but again, that's a crazy story. It sounds like it sounds like an anime. I'd be like, wait, what? So wait, what's the story? Yeah, so the Chinese, they have this nuke. It's a biological type way or some shit that kills everything in an area except humans and goats. Oh shit, really? Well, why do they only want to have goats alive? I guess that will be answered in the story, because that is really, really, really a wild sounding story. I don't know. You could probably run with it. Go for it. Make it up. Who cares? Just write any silly shit. I've never heard anybody say anything like that. It's definitely unique. People will be like, wait, what? Killing everything but goats? But why? That's crazy. So what happens? Who's the protagonist? I mean, are there people who are going to try to stop China from doing this bullshit? Which sounds like a stupid plan in the first place. The goats are transmuted and helping them? Helping who? The Chinese or the people? Wait, so the goats have sentience and they can do shit? Okay, this is... I don't know where this story is going now. Now I'm just totally... Transmutated human goats that do with... What? Why goats? Are you trying to sell a whole bunch of goat merchandise, sir? Is that what you have? Do you have a whole bunch of stuffed animal goats that you really need to sell, and you got to get them off the shelf? You have a backstock of goats, and you... I don't think we're ever going to forget that Yagi means goat now, because of this. Fucking... mountain sheep. That's great. Yan he's being helped by his goat helper Ozzy. Okay. Wait, so, but Yan is a... What's up, constipated, chubby fellow virgins? I'm not a virgin, sir. I hope you're not either. But, Virgins. The wrong shit for that bullshit. But wait, Yan Yan. Yan Yan is clearly a Chinese name, so I don't get it, man. I mean, for all I know, you're making this shit up right now, and I have no idea that this is a thing. I'd love to see some artwork to see what these characters would look like. I could see, does getting a BJ count as losing your virginity? That is debatable, and I will tell you why. Because usually, you could say, yeah, you've had some kind of sexual intercourse. That does count as sexual intercourse. But if you were to ask a girl, how many guys have you fucked? They don't count the guys they give blowjobs to. They don't count getting it in the ass. All they only count is actual vaginal penetration as actual sex, so they can pretend to not be the whores that they are and give up the real number. So, if you've had a blowjob, yeah, you've actually had sexual intercourse in some actual way with another female, and that counts, in my book. And it's certainly a damn good stepping stone to actually banging a girl. So, I don't think you're a virgin because you have sexual experience of some type, so that counts. Whether the fuck the girl agrees or not doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. She had her fucking mouth wrapped around your cock, and that happened, and she can't take that back, and yeah, that, as much as she doesn't want to count that as sex, that's still sex. It's oral sex. That's why they call it that. Oral sex. It's not just, you're not shaking hands. It's fucking rock hard cock, soaking wet mouth. That counts as sex. I don't give a fuck. All right? So, anyway. Just breaking it down. Oh, I'm not giving... No. My email... No. I do not... I do have a spam email that you guys can send shit to, but I still prefer not to put that out here. Because, yeah. But dude, if you fucking had a chick blow you, that counts, man. Fuck that. Of course, the girls will be like, that's not really sex. Yeah, it's oral sex. How is it not? If it was jizz in your mouth, bitch, oral sex happened. Fuck. That's something I used to struggle with these girls back in the day, man. Always trying to, what counts, what doesn't count. I didn't really like him, it doesn't count. Yeah, it really counts. It does count. You put those fucking miles on your fucking whatever, it counts. Cut the shit. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I'm going to get angry. So I have a new pair of sneakers. I'm going to break them in tomorrow. I'm going to be walking around all funny because these have no support in them. I mean, none. They're completely flat. It's like a pair of Chuck Taylors, but they're Vans. And also, let me go show you them. I put them out here in the thing where I keep my sneakers because I'm not a fucking Viking that walks around in my own room with shoes on. That's filthy. Don't do that. It's disgusting. You walk out on the street, people fucking spit, and dogs piss, and there's shit out there, and then you're going to take those sneakers that you walked around on those and bring them into your home. That is really, really gross. Don't do that. And I'm not judging you. But that's not healthy. And then people are like, why am I sick all the time? Well, dude, I know people that legit lay in their own beds with their sneakers on. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Would you lick the fucking tire of a car? Because that's what your sneakers are. They're fucking tires, but for your feet. What are you doing? All that filth that's out there, that's what's in between you and the filth. And then you're going to have that in your room? Stop it. Hold on. There we go. So we got these little bad boys right here. All fresh and brand new, and except for this little fluff that's on it. Alright, so Vans. Never owned a pair of these. And also, they completely match my shit. These are the blacked out, black monochrome. They actually had a model that didn't have this swoosh thing in the leather. And I was like looking at that, but they're like narrow fit or some shit, and I was like, yeah, I have wide feet. Fuck you. That's not a good deal. But look how like it sticks out on the side, so that'll fit my wide little. Wow, this cam is really dark, and it's got the little red, black. Oh, and the little very ninja-ish waffle bottom. I actually really like the design of these. I said, okay, this is the most plain, flat, blacked out Vans you can get. Black and red, matches the Akuma jacket, matches all my shit, and it's very ninja with the rubber gum bedoodle. The only real problem is literally no kind of puff. It's just completely flat inside, which is not for me. And can I even pull the thing out, or is it glued in? Oh, no, that's glued in. I can't take that out. Okay, that might be an issue in the future, but we'll find out. And they're really thin. I mean, really fucking... Look how thin that shit is. Look at this. It's like, it's nothing. What is this? Never had a pair of these. But, these are classic, you know, rocker skater shoes. So, totally fits my style. In fact, they actually had a Metallica branded one of these. This is the Skate High SK8-HI, and on the back thing, it actually, they had it like sewn in. It had like Metallica. It was the James Hetfield model, and I saw that and said I absolutely have to have them. But they were like $150 because they were a limited edition, and it actually said Metallica. And I said, well, I love Metallica, but I don't love Metallica that much to wear James Hetfield sneakers. I'm still technically wearing James Hetfield sneakers, but without the Metallica logo on the back. If I really wanted to, I could get a fucking sticker and put it back there, right? So, whatever. So now I have these, and these, again, the only reason I had to buy these is because my job does not allow sport logos of any kind. And these are not sporty logoed, they are just good old fucking... plain. I guess they're suede. I am going to be very, very worried about what happens if it rains, but outside of that, I mean, they look cool. You know, I could use them a little bit higher on the ankle because there's really no nothing to these. There's no arch support at all. It's completely flat. There's no puff anywhere. There's no real ankle support. The walls of these things are just fucking paper thin. But they're cheap. These were $65, and you know, basically, I'm just, you know, of course, I used money from my job to buy them because, whatever. Stitching looks pretty proper. I mean, I got no complaints. It looks like a solid pair of fucking skate shoes, bro. And it goes with my whole shit. Pair of Vans, tight jeans, leather jacket, me being me. You know, I love my uptowns because I'm a New Yorker. That's kind of a staple, but I guess these kind of, you know, people would argue that these fit me better as a style option than other shit. So, here we are. Anyway. Like I can go all the way outside here because this cord goes everywhere, dude. This is a 6-foot cable. I can go anywhere in the studio I want. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Mr. Skate Vans? Yeah, as I was explaining, my job says you cannot have any shoes that have a sport logo. Nike swoosh counts as a sport logo. You are not allowed to wear that. So, got to wear some Vans. That's it. That's your op. Vans or Converse is basically what they told us. Unless you're a girl, and then you can kind of wear whatever the fuck shoes you want, as long as they don't have a sport logo. But I'm like, well, what am I going to do? So, I'm alright, man. Was out 15s. Gonna watch El Camino. Oh, the Breaking Bad thing? Yes. Oh, fuck yes. Absolutely. Dude, I didn't even know that they were making that. It was like a pop-up. It was like, whoop, El Camino Breaking Bad trailer. I said, what is this? And I was like, oh shit. So long story short, for you guys who know what the fuck is Breaking Bad, they made a What's all this black fluff shit? Okay, hold on a second. This is no good. Apparently these shoes make black fluff all over the place. I did not expect that either. Again, never had a pair of Vans in my life, but didn't expect them to be so messy. Did I just swipe away the... Okay, maybe not. Anyway, long story short, El Camino is a movie. It's going to star the Jesse Pinkman character. The fuck is his real name? I don't remember. And apparently it takes place after the last episode of Breaking Bad. Immediately after the last Breaking Bad episode. So I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. Because we have to wait a whole, year for another Better Call Saul. So I was pissed off about that. What's up with that anyway? The production of that shit should have been kept rolling. But they took a year off to just be like, fuck it, whatever. Okay. So, yeah, dude, I'm hyped about that, man. Oh, you saw it? Wait, what? Isn't that good? As good as Breaking Bad? What? Oh, I haven't... Oh, it's out already? Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do later? Shifty eyes. I'll go check it out. Oh, it came out today? Well, there we go. I'm also super excited for you Star Trek guys. The Picard show. That's a thing. It's coming out in going to be 2020, probably January. And from the clips I've seen, I'm hyped. I love it because I grew up with Next Generation and all of that shit. And they're basically, taking Picard 20 years into the future in real time, basically, from basically when he stopped being on that show into his... I'm really hyped about that shit. I don't eat candy, Pyro. However, when I was a kid, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All time, I'd shank a motherfucker for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I love those. Those are always my favorite. And there was, when it was Halloween and you go out and go doing that, the secondary runner-up was Snickers. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Snickers, top of the food chain for me in the hierarchy of what is candy. So... Jolly Ranchers and Sweet Tarts. Dude, I can't... You know how many cavities Jolly Ranchers have caused? And you know how many fillings Jolly Ranchers have ripped out of my face? Sons of bitches, dude. Because you'd, crunch down on them, and then you get your teeth stuck together, and you'd be like, fuck, I have lockjaw. Damn it. And you get, and then, ping, fucking filling gets yanked out. Those things are the devil. I mean, not the devil, but... Dude, it's just liquid sugar rushing over your face and then lockjaw that's ripping out fillings. Oh, wow. What a terrible idea. But, yeah, Snickers are fucking proper, dude. And it was always that chain of command. It was like Three Musketeers. It was like, it's just the nougat shit. And then it was Milky Way, which is a Three Musketeers plus the caramel shit, or caramel if you live in the Midwest. And then... Snickers was both of that plus peanuts. And it was like, oh, shit, this is the fucking hump. I love Snickers. But I don't know if they make it anymore. In the very early 90s, I would guess if I had to put a number on it, 93, peanut butter Snickers came out. Now remember, I fucking love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That was always my favorite shit. I don't know why. I could just not stop eating those sons of bitches. But then they made peanut butter Snickers. So it was literally regular Snickers, but with the shit that's inside a peanut butter cup, but also in that. And I was just like, holy fucking shit. I probably lost teeth because of that son of a bitch in candy. So, yeah. But yeah, do they still make peanut butter Snickers? Because, dude, those things, man. Dude, it's literally a Snickers and a peanut butter cup at the same time. It's like all the things that I loved. That was the one. I was like, oh my fuck, this is the ultimate fucking candy. I know it's fat and full of sugar and terrible for me and my teeth and my entire life, but it's delicious. So, square versions? Oh, of peanut butter Snickers? I've only seen them in a candy bar form in the convenience store. I've never seen. A bag of them or a bite-sized version. We just had a whole bunch of look up some other shit earlier. Let's go look these up. Peanut butter Snickers. Do they make? I don't, because I mean, when I go to the corner store, I don't see that on the shelf. You see regular Snickers all day with like lots of silly like that's the marketing thing. You know, like when I used to work for 7-Eleven, we would get fucking big ass box of Snickers and you rip open the top and put it on the shelf, and it would have like little silly words on it. Everyone was different. Don't remember peanut butter Snickers. Anytime lately. Oh, this is weird. Oh, they only make them in a square box thing? Snickers peanut butter squared wait, it's not peanut. It used to be peanut butter Snickers. Now it's Snickers peanut butter. Okay, they changed the. Okay, squared candy bars. Very odd. No, there's still a bar version. I see a picture of it. Snickers crunchy peanut butter. That's totally new to me. They never had that before. Where are all these candies coming from? Are we really is New York City out of the loop about candy? Because we just got the basics. Oh, look at this. Snickers peanut butter squared candy review March 29th. So did they bring them back? Because these were around 20 years the other way, man. And I haven't seen them since. So maybe they're coming back. Oh, look at this bullshit. 2018 new Snickers. Nah, bitch, that ain't new. What are you talking about? Snickers hazelnut? What the fuck is this shit? Snickers dark. Oh, I've seen Snickers dark before. And yes, I've seen Snickers almond. But the peanut butter one, that's just not around anymore, man. At least, again, I don't go looking for candy, so maybe, you know, I pass by the candy aisle. I don't care. It's not on the radar, so maybe they have been around and been doing a thing, but, that's some shit. But yeah, to answer your question, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the god tier, S tier of the candies that I used to eat and love when I was a kid. At the same time, I was always disappointed with Reese's Puffs, which was basically just peanut butter crunch and Cocoa Puffs in a bowl. But for some fucking reason, dude, I would always have the hardest sugar crash in the world after eating a bowl of that shit. It was okay, but it really didn't taste. But see, that's the thing, like Reese's Puffs was some shit that we invented when we were kids, when it was just like, I only have a little bit of peanut butter Cap'n Crunch left, and I only have a little bit of Cocoa Puffs, or fill in the blank, the store variety. All right, dump it all into one bowl, and that's the thing. Us 80s kids, like, literally invented that shit. Because that's the thing that happened. We combined fucky cereals and we made new shit. And then they were like, well, let's actually make this a thing. Peanut butter puffs. Reese's peanut butter puffs. But yeah, dude, I don't know what it was about that cereal. That anytime I ate it, I would literally have the worst sugar crash on the planet. 20 minutes later, I would feel like death. I feel like I needed a fucking insulin shot. It was just awful. And I'm not diabetic, but again, it's not funny to make diabetes at all. 1, 2, 5, I don't even know how high the numbers go. But man, eat gummy worms, Hershey, Snickers, Sour Patches, M&M's, Swedish Fishes, and Twizzlers. Oh, so you like the sour shit? I know. Yeah, you go for the. I know what you go for. So you're not about all the ultra candy sweet shit. You're about the soury, that kind of shit. What about Airheads? Because Airheads kind of fall into that kind of category about those things. But yeah, Sour Patch Kids are good though. I like sour shit, and that was always the thing, man. It was always a hustle. It was always a Halloween hustle. It's like, yeah, bitch, I know you got some lemon stuff you don't want. Wait, what are you gonna trade me for that? You guys ever do that? You ever have fucking friends and you're like, you come back with a haul of candy and you're like, well, here we go. Let's fight over some shit and start trading. Because I was always like, fuck you, give me those peanut butter cups. That's all I gave a fuck about, peanut butter cups and Snickers. But I also really did like, also Atomic Fireballs. Fucking love those. If you've ever had those, because I think that's really where my love of spicy came from. Because those were actually really hot. Most people were like, I don't like that. I was like, bang, give me the fucking Atomic Fireballs, bitch. So that was always a trade up for me. I was always just like, you can take fill in the blank garbage I don't know. Here's some. Oh, you want some fucking basic bitch gummy bears? Give me that spicy fireball thing, bitch. You know, it was. You know. Whatever. So. Yeah, Airheads. I had a girlfriend that would loved Airheads. She was always fucking eating those fucking things. And I was like, why don't you just eat a power bar? It'd actually be healthy. It's the same consistency. What are you doing? Oh, whatever. The Sour Patches aren't sour enough? But wait, Chubby, if you're talking about extreme, what about the Warheads? What do you call them? They're the ultra sour fuckers, dude. Like and they even made ones with like liquid shit inside of them. What are they called? Are they called atomic warheads? What the fuck are those sons of bitches called? It's like they're like a hard thing, and they have like a thing. It's not a gusher. It's not a fruit gusher or any of those things. It's like atomic sour. You will fuck yourself up eating those sons of bitches. You'll be like, oh, that kind of shit. Like some Bugs Bunny level sour. They're really, really sour. What the hell are those called? Pretty sure it's Atomic Warhead Sour. Yeah, these fuckers, man. These things are fucking brutal, bro. Yeah, Warheads. Hard candy. I thought they made one that had liquid inside of them. I might be thinking about Gushers, and they were trying to cash in on that craze. Is sour candy acidic? Obviously. What kind of stupid question is that? Sour candies are popular treats among young people. They are colorful and fun, and they are flavorful. However, sour candies contain a high level of acid. No shit, Sherlock. Acid wears away the enamel on your teeth and therefore can be very damaging. No shit, Sherlock. It's fucking candy. What do you expect it to do? But yes, added acidity will fuck your shit up too. Atomic Warhead Sour Candy Challenge. Oh yeah, that's right. These motherfuckers was doing stupid shit. 150 Warheads challenge completed. Oh, this guy burned his tongue off. He had like lacerations all over. His tongue was bleeding. Yeah, those things ain't no joke. People was talking about that for years. I was just like, damn. Yeah, I really rather not have to go to the hospital after eating candy. That's probably not a good idea. Let's do something else. Man. Oh man. Yeah, there are also sour warheads. You'll be back and I'll go find some. I'm serious. I'm not making it up. Go look it up. Put atomic warhead sour or sour atomic warheads, because there's warheads and then there's the atomic sour ones, and they're just brutal as a motherfucker. So, S tier Peruvian chocolate, Dona Pepa, Dono Frio, and Sublime. Never heard of it. S tier Peruvian chocolate. You know what? I've actually eaten chocolate from Germany, and it had like a cute little milk cow on it. It reminded me kind of like mini Bon Bell. You ever see those, like those little tiny cheese wheels with the laughing cow on it? It kind of had a logo that looked like that. I forget the name of it. It was in German anyway, but I get whatever. But I was like, damn. And I don't eat chocolate ever, but this was a long time ago, and they were like, hey, try this. This is German chocolate. I was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, wow, it was fantastic. And I said, wow, this doesn't taste like a whole bunch of chemicals. This is, which is the opposite of American candy. Not American candy tastes like shit, dude. Oh, man. Whatever. Let me go take a break. Let me go outside. I'll be right back. Also, let me see if I can blow my nose. I'm feeling the pressure of snots happening. Rising up in my face. Oh, jeez. Come on. Nope, not there yet. Nope, that's the fucking trumpet of my right side of my face doing that. No, there's still something in there. I guess we'll find out when we go outside. And then we should go hop to Tiny Chat in a minute and watch that ball game. And alright. Oh, and this hoodie is fresh. It's my beat up old Nike hoodie. I resurrected it. I figured out how to make the zipper work even though it doesn't have the little zipper part. So So it is R.I.P. Nike hoodie, but lives on as a husk of itself, but still works, even though the fucking elbow is torn out and all this crazy shit. Okay. Also, I have to look up a place in Manhattan that I can get that cable tomorrow while I'm out. That's gonna suck too, because wait, I get out of work late. I mean really late, so everything's gonna be closed. Well, I could get up super early and go look for it then. Alright. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. What am I doing? Oh, Brazil makes good chocolate. I've heard that. I've never had that. I mean, because a lot of the cocoa plants come from Brazil, so it's like it's pure like unfucked with chocolate. It's like the good shit. I've heard a lot about that. We should ask Gordo Risky. How the hell are we talking about candy? I don't eat candy. I really don't. A lot of the reasons is my teeth are fucked up. They're not cute. I can't have sugar, or else my teeth collapse and turn into dust, and that's not cute. So we need to have teeth. My smile's not cute either. That's why I don't smile. Like ha 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 ha. My mustache hides a lot of the fuckiness, so that's another reason why to have a mustache. People, when they see what my smile looks like without, my phone's going off in my pocket. Without the mustache, they're like, "Oh, dude, your teeth are fucking yeah, I know they're creepy. I know they're creepy. You don't have to tell me. I know. I need like $30,000 worth of fucking implants, Invisalign, whitening, the whole fucking 9 yards." And here's an interesting thing. I've been having a ghost message. Like I've read everything in my inbox, but yet it still shows message of 1 to be read, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? It doesn't make any sense. It still shows inbox 1, and I'm like, well, what did I not look at and read? It still says 1 unread, so I don't know, man. It's a fucking glitch. First time my phone has ever done something weird, and I think it's because I was doing literally at the same time deleting shit off my phone and deleting shit out of my actual HTTP inbox from the same, it's the same mailbox, but I think it got confused along the way. So I don't know. And I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I have work late. I'm working 2:30 to 8, which is not that much time. 5.5 hours. Just punch a baby easy. It'll at least recoup me for the cost of my sneakers. So that will be what that will be for, as I walk on the floor with new sneakers. And I will see how my feeties hold up with not having puff, because my Nikes have puff. Not the best puff, but puff nonetheless. And to walk around with basically, it'd be like walking around with just my socks, so that's what it's going to feel like. What's up, Scout? I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't played TF2 in a minute either, let me tell you. As soon as my system gets back up to code, which it's going to take a while because, again, the power supply that I really want is out of stock everywhere. Unless I want to pay $160 on fucking Amazon from some shady seller that I don't trust. So, that's an issue. But let's also go take a quick peek at... Oh, wait, is that in the window? No, it's not. Let's take a quick peek at... Hey, I said... Yes. I wanna rock. Oh, I didn't do any of my Japanese homework today. Boo. Well, we already kind of did a Japanese homework today. We learned that Yagi means goat, and that the Chinese version kanji, which does not apparently exist in Japanese, means mountain sheep. Very funny. Also, inadvertently learning the word sheep, which now I forget what the fuck it was. Hitsuji. Hitsuji. Because I'm remembering the hiragana for it. So that's another thing. I can visualize Japanese words now, so I can put shit together after I see it, which is awesome. And yeah, alright, so, but let's also, wait, hold on a second, let's double check that shit, and make sure that standalone means sheep. Hitsuji. Yeah, and it pops up with that very same kanji we learned, and it is a sheepy. Ya, oh, yomu. What? I wouldn't read that way. What the fuck are they doing here? Oh, wait, that's right. The Onyomi reading, as we learned, was yo. But mo is written with te, which means hand. So what the fuck are they doing here? What's up with the sheep, guys? Something's fucking with the sheep and the goats when it comes to Japan. Just knowing all this shit. Hitsuji means sheep in English. Hitsuji written as kanji is this. Makes sense because it looks like a little goat with his cute little ears. Boop boop. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. It has like the leggies. Almost like kuruma for car. Looks kind of like car. It looks kind of like the kanji for car, but with little ears. So that you can visualize that as a sheep. I could see it like a sheep looking at you, or a sheep from top down. That makes sense to me. This is how I think. And that's the way that I learn most of my Japanese, is kind of turning the kanji into a shape or a spatial thing that I see it as an abstract, really simplistic drawing of what it is. Not all of them are like that. A lot of them just make no fucking sense. But I see. Oh, so yeah, this is a grade 3. Yeah, it's a 3rd grade kanji. So now we learned a new kanji today, not even on purpose. And thank you for bringing that to my attention. So now we know a new thing. Hitsuji is sheepy. And yagi is goat. 2 new Japanese animals that I now know how to read and write and, well, yeah, I can write. I don't know the kanji order for the Hitsuji sheepy, but wait, what is this? Kanji 30 years. Okay, yeah. Yeah, gaku. Also, they're using this shogaku. Really? That is not how I would read that kanji in the first place, but okay. There it is. Excuse me. I'm just spitting right into my trash bag at this point. I just don't give a fuck. There's so many tissues in there and I would eat it up. Okay, so let's get back to what the fuck are we talking about over here? Enlightening. I have a lot of Japanese kanji work to do this week. I have my little daily shit that I do, and that's one of the cool things about this job is that while I'm on riding trains and shit, I'm just practicing Japanese. But I'm not doing the writing work. That's the one thing I haven't been doing, and I feel shitty about it, because now I'm just visually, learning shit, and I'm not doing the writing to be able to replicate it if I needed to. At the same time, my phone can do it, so it's just like, you start typing certain shit, and then it'll actually combine it to certain kanji, blah, 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 so it's not a big deal, but I really need to fill up that fucking textbook that I have. That's just all of my writing work, so I need to get back to doing that. I'll build my own new little school plan for myself, which is how I've learned. I learned the best by being my own master. Okay. Interesting. Oh, well, we know what is night. Yama. Oh, wait, but what was the... Kunyomi, yeah, is Yama. Onyomi is San. Yeah, for mountain. Symbol for that. So, I know the stroke order of this. Stroke order cursive. Oh, that's really wonky. I've never seen that. Nobody uses that. They use the more traditional. Wow, I didn't know there was a separate... Look at me. This is a grade 1 kanji I've known for fucking forever, and I'm seeing a different version of it? That's very interesting. Okay. Ah, boy, do I love that I can do this shit. This makes me feel fulfilled in my life, and that I... Oh, wow. Look at this. This was something that we found as the first thing, because we were looking for this, and now we're looking at a whole... Oh yeah, Kirin. Giraffe, I know that. Because Kirin is a drink manufacturer in Japan. And you see that very, very commonly. Okami is wolf, no shit. Raion, lion. Let's see some shit that I don't know. Going down the list here. Tora tiger, Tori is bird, Usagi is bunny. Ushi is cow ox. That's the thing. Gyu works for that too. Uma horsey, yagi goat, zo elephant. It has its own kanji. What grade the fuck is that? Elephants are not native to Japan. How does it have its own kanji? That's very interesting to me. Let's go look that up. What the fuck grade? Damn, that's a complicated ass kanji too. It kind of looks like something else. It looks like a combination of 3 different kanjis that I know, but hold on, let's just look this up and see what grade. This has to be like fucking grade 4 or 5. Like, why the fuck would you learn elephant? Like, really? That's not common. Okay, wow, that is some really, really janky, ancient script. Let's just get down to the Japanese version, because there is a lot of info here. Excuse me. Okay, grade 4. I'm right on the money with this shit, dude. I know my fucking shit. Excuse me. Well, that site just listed it as the Gohan version, which is historical, which is Zo with the Z. Onyomi Chinese historical is Shou, S-H-O-U would be spelled. Konyomi is Katachi. And that is what is apparently attached to this specific kanji. Interesting. Nori. No, how the hell would that be a thing? That's something else. Nonori kata. Kisa. Alright, so let's just get this straight. Again, this is grade 4 kanji. I know some of them, but I have not really gone into it. I'll get to them properly. I know I'm kind of slacking. I should be grade 6 kanji by now, guys. You know that. But the level of Japanese I already have, I'm good enough. Like, I'm just like, I can get away with it, you know? Because when the fuck are you talking down the street having conversational Japanese talking about motherfucking elephants? That's unnecessary. That's ridiculous. Why would you need to learn that? But that's apparently a grade 4 kanji that I never saw before. Or don't know what the fuck it was. Okay. So. Whew, hot damn. So what should be properly used for this? This is what I want to know. Because it has a very specific kanji attached to it, I would argue that katachi is the proper way to say elephant. Even though that other site says zo is the historical way, but it's not attached to any kanji. So that's a big fucking red flag. Although they're right about everything else, so maybe this is correct. And maybe when I get to that, I'll be taught that and not the other thing. Yeah, yagi, goat. Oh, this apparently is all correct. Oh yeah, I also know Uma horse kanji. I know that from a long time ago because reasons. Also ushi. No, I didn't learn cow as ushi. I learned it as fucking... Hold on a minute. Because I know that. Hold on, let me just copy and paste this in here. I don't know what the fuck they... This site's fucked up, man. I don't know where they're coming from with this. I know, I'm not reading the chat. I'll be there in a second. Yeah, it basically is the little Taurus head. The old school... Yeah, the ancient glyph thing is basically the symbol for Taurus. Same kind of thing. Also, this is Japanese astrology too, guys. Whoa, get ready for that fucking... Hold on. Let's go on. Yeah, Gyu. That's what the fuck I know is a cow. Okay, motherfucker? And Gyu is milk. That's from a cow. So, yeah. That's weird, but kunyomi, traditional Japanese, is ushi. That's not used, though. Everybody uses Gyu, which is the onyomi Chinese reading. It's a grade 2 kanji. That's why I was like, how the fuck... I learned it as fucking Gyu, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, ushi. I never heard that in my life. Or I disregarded it and didn't pay attention because... I mean, you're supposed to know both. But I know... Because fucking A, man. Nobody says ushi nu for milk. It's Gyu nu. So cow has always been Gyu. hold on a minute. Let's do some more fucking research. This is turning into a Japanese language lesson. I apologize, guys. It's not very fun, but let's just do a little deeper research into this. Yes, meat is always niku. Here's the thing. For example, in Japanese, the word for meat, niku. And it... Can I put this in the window so I can show you guys what the fuck I'm doing? Because you're probably bored to tears not looking at it. Okay. Niku. It's this kanji. It is two little, like, hito looking shapes inside what looks like a thing. And the way I visualize it is animals in a pen. And I would imagine, I would hope the fuck that this is how they also visualize this in... what do you call it? Not onomatopoeia. The fucking thing where it's like you visualize a thing. I do this already in my own head. If I need help remembering a thing, I look for other people's little imaginary shits that make a thing. Anyway, so niku is always meat, all by itself. But beef, which is from a cow, is gyuniku. So gyuniku is fucking beef. It's just straight up like cow meat. That's why gyunyu is milk, even though milk by itself, whatever. Okay. Pork, butaniku, chicken, toriniku. Despite the fact that that's kind of like a misleading term because tori by itself means just bird globally, but toriniku by itself means kind of globally chicken. Unless it specifies otherwise. 5 more rows. Yes, please, let's take a fucking look. How to say meat in Japanese. That's not what I looked up, but okay. Okay, let's see if they get this shit right. Let's check it out. Lamb. Hitsu... What? I never learned what is lamb. Turkey. Shichi mencho. Not niku. Sausage, sojeshi. Oh, yeah, that's because it's a fucking... Bacon is bacon and ham is hamu. Okay, that's because they're foreign loan words and they're used in katakana. You get that. But all these other things have their own very, very, very specific thing. And you can see that every one of these has niku on the end, which is basically means meat. That's why you know what the fuck you're walking into. If you see that kanji, it's like, this is the meat of something. That's meat. That's a thing. And also... Excuse me. I can't believe I haven't cleared this sickness. It's been like 3 weeks. But let me... Hitsuji niku. So hitsuji is lamb. Never learned that yet, even though that looks like a... Wait a minute. This is some silly shit. That's the kanji we just learned for sheep. And what was it? Hitsuji. So, oh, it is Hitsuji niku. I'm an idiot. We just learned that 2 seconds ago. I'm visualizing it in my head. So lamb and sheep count as the same thing? Okay, I guess it does. Oh, right. Turkey. Shichi. Shichi. That means 7. I would be so confused. And it does use that. Wait a minute now. The kanji reading is actually starts with shichi. Shichi. Nana. 7. Shichi mencho. But the kanji that's on the very end is fucking very, very close to uma, which is horse. So what are they saying here? 7 bird horse? What the fuck? Hold on, let's see what has this. Shichimencho. I've never learned this word. And I do not think there's a single kanji for it, but that apparently means turkey. Okay. That is very, 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 very strange to me. That also is not the same kanji for horse. I am almost 100% certain of it, but let's go look that up really quickly because It looks really similar, and it's kind of smushed up and tiny, and I want to just look at it bigger. Excuse me. A bird with a dangling tail. Hey, I'm clicking on this, ugly. What's going on? So this means Tori by itself? Hold on a minute. Oh. The bronze inscriptions actually look like a little bird. And the Oracle Bone Script looked like a little bird. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Grade 2. Yeah, I already knew this. Tori, hi. Yeah. Shit, look at me. I know it's Tori. Tori means bird. But where the fuck it... Oh, that's where you get it. It's the fucking onyomi. Cho. Makes sense. That's what makes it differential from the fucking chicken. Okay. Because Tori is bird. And I knew that since the dawn of time. And I couldn't tell from how little that was because Tori and Uma kanji look very alike. And can I make these very, very large for you so you can see that I'm not bullshitting? Let's make that nice and big. And let's also go over here. So, again, you don't know... I'm just trying to prove the point that I know what I'm talking about. I'm not bullshitting and making garbage up. Alright? Okay? Okay? You see the... Listen. You see the four little fucking... Badoodles on the end there? That like, in my head, it represents, like, the four leggies of a horse. Okay? It's a very simple shape. Can you guys see this fucking shit? You can. Okay, so this is the kanji for horse. Uma. I don't know the onyomi reading, but I know this. This is horse. But you see how it has the four little things on the end, and it's like that. It looks... You could visualize a horsey, like, running. Or whatever the fuck you want to do with it. And this is the block style, whatever. But if you look at this, which is Tori, it's very, 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 very similar. The only exception is it doesn't have the throughput and it doesn't have that little line at the top. So when it was so tiny I couldn't tell. It looked like the kanji for horse, which is Uma, and it's very... I know... Why would you classify this as what is the symbol for bird? I don't know, but they did that, and that's the thing. We can't change it. That's how we have to learn it. So that is Tori, and that is Uma. So there you go. Looks a lot the same, and you will get tripped up. I mean, unless you really pay attention to the stroke order, as you should, as I just didn't, and now I was like... Doesn't that say horse? See? You see how complicated this fucking shit is? And here we are because of talking about goats and sheep. And I brought you motherfuckers in there because of meat. Just because of Niku. So let's bring up Niku kanji so you can see that nice and big. And how I learned it and memorized it as why it is what it is to me. Wow, the word meat popped up. That was pretty funny. Wow, this is... You put the kanji for meat into Google, this is what you get. And all of that looks delicious. But let's go back to kanji so we can look at that nice and big and you can see the... Alright, give me the... Yeah, this is the most traditional. No, this one's a little more traditional. It's not perfect. Whatever. So, the way I've always remembered what is Niku, which is meat, is like I said earlier, I visualize like the two, because that very shape that you're seeing, like that little kind of triangular thing, those are radicals by themselves, and they mean, that shape by itself means person, but here in this context, I envision it as two little animals inside a pen, like inside a cage. So it's like, just imagine it as like, I don't know, two chickens or two piggies or two cows or two anything, like in a pen, and we eat them. That's how I got what is Niku. So in my head, that's what I was like, oh, it's like, it's a life and a life of a being, but in a pen, and that's what we eat. Like, that's what is meat. Does that make any fucking sense? I think I'm the worst Japanese teacher ever. But, oh, this is a really cool fucking image. What is this? What is that from? Is that from Samurai Showdown? Oh, no, this is loading somebody's YouTube. Nope, we gotta pause that. Nope. Get out of here, ugly. We can't have you fucking polluting the stream. It's a cool picture, but I can't fuck with it. So, yeah. So, anytime you see this specific kanji, it means meat of something. What comes before or after it makes the rest of the... You know what it is. So, there we go. It'd be very interesting to see... Horse meat. Umaniku. That would be... Or umaniku or umanoniku. It would be meat of a horse. That would be some shit. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Guys, I'm like light years ahead of whatever the fuck you guys have been learning. So, let's just... And not really. That's some shit, dude. They have this... Why the fuck is hippopotamus even a thing? Kaba. Never learned that. Doesn't have a kanji attached to it, apparently. Kitsune, fox, does have a kanji. We've known that for forever. Kuma, bear. Mouse, Nezumi. Did I learn that yet? I don't know. Wolf, we know. Oh, Kame, we did it. Yeah, I learned wolf a long time ago. Never learned camel. Rakuda. It's being used as a foreign loanword. Yeah, lion is Raion. Because it doesn't exist in Japan. Shika. Deer. Never learned that. It has its own standalone kanji. Saru. Monkey. Never learned that kanji. Zebra is Shimauma. Oh, Shimauma. So, this is very, very strange. They're using it as a... It's in hiragana. Japan does not have zebra. But Shimauma. So, Shima... Standalone. But Uma is horse. We know that. Horse... Oh, they don't even have horse on this fucking list. Look at this bullshit. I'm over here talking about horse and horse kanji and all this fucking shit, and they're not even on the list by itself. Oh, yes, they do. Never mind. Uma, down here. All right, whatever. Shima Uma. How would you break that down with Shima? Shima Uma. Why does that make sense as a word? Because Shima... That doesn't make sense... Is that some weird word I don't know? Shima in Japanese. That's not a word that I am... Island? It means island. I don't know that word yet. And it also almost looks like the kanji for Uma. So it basically means island horse. How does it make sense? Because if it had some kind of black or white, like Shiro or Kuro, something, that would make more sense. But Japan has gone out of their way to use not katakana, but hiragana to name the zebra Shima Uma. Which apparently means island horse. That's very strange. But we're learning a lot of shit about Japanese animals tonight. This is great. I'm really still shocked about this turkey shit, dude. This fucking Shichimencho. Why would you... And it even uses the kanji for 7, shichi. And you would read it as like nana mencho. But apparently... Cho is onyomi reading for tori, which is bird, which I already knew. And that was where I got tripped up, and I was like, what the fuck is that? That looks like a horse to me, because it's so tiny on my screen. And yeah, that's where we were with that. Wow. We are doing some deep dive, crazy bullshit tonight. On kanji, which is not what this stream is about. But I hope you're learning something. Anything. Take something about... If not take away the fact that I'm completely out of my fucking mind, and I have two languages living together at the same time, and they're fighting for dominance all the time. That's the thing. Once you have a lot of different languages, you shit override stuff. That's why I sometimes make fucky English sentences, because I have so much Japanese knowledge. I'm just like, how do I even communicate with a person? Wow. But yeah, so that's interesting, because like I said, toriniku. Let's see if it how. Toriniku. They're accentuating the which is not normal. But I don't know if you guys can even hear that when I hit those buttons. But like I said, tori means bird. Tori means bird. But toriniku always means chicken. That's the thing. Man, shichimencho. Turkey. That's fucking crazy. Anyway. But yeah, this all came from fucking beef. Gyuniku. Beef. I never learned that word there's a fly in here of some type. Never learned. What are they saying? That was my complaint. That cow was... What the fuck did they have cow as? I'm still pissed off about this. I'm like, I never learned it that way. Ushi. Ushi is cow. But that's clearly kunyomi Japanese reading. Ushi. But I know it as gyu. And again, that's level 2. Basic baby level shit. You're supposed to know this by now. I need to brush up on my fucking second grade Japanese, guys. This is fucking bullshit. I'm over here fucking doing all this basic research and I should know all this. And again, not to bore you, not to shove it in your face. What is this flying creature in my room? Oh shit, the Cardinals game is on. Let's go hop over to that. What do you say, guys? Let me close all this bullshit. And what's up, man? How is that window still around? I just deleted it. Okay, whatever. Sorry for how boring and crazy the stream has been. But we learned a lot of shit tonight. I'm probably going to forget all of it in the morning. But I'm going to relearn it. Because again, remember, I'm a lot older than you think I am. And it's very, very, very hard for me to learn stuff. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I have to keep drilling myself on it. Not empty drills, but good drills. To actually do it over and over and over until it sticks. At the same time, I'm somebody who kind of believes that we only have so much memory capacity, and I might be overwriting memories or something. It's kind of a concern for me. But, yeah. I have a horrible, fucked up life. Let's just try to maybe delete some of these memories and fill it up with Japanese language, because that's more useful than anything. So... whatever. See, I'm gonna have a pretty normal day tomorrow. Gonna be out of the house I'll be back in the house probably, depending on if I decide to get food or not. Because after a full day of work, I'm gonna be fucking hungry. I'm gonna want to go to Chipotle and burn $11 on a burrito. Because guess what? That's how much they are now. They used to be $9 for the steak burrito, but now they're fucking 11. And I said, without guacamole. I don't even know what it is with guac now, but I was like, damn. Because I haven't been up in that area in a good long time, but I was like, man, you know what? My body needs food. I gotta fucking nourish myself. I have to be strong. I have to be healthy. And, yeah. Last time I was at work, I went and got a Chipotle burrito, steak burrito, black beans, dark rice, hottest spicy shit you can do. I did put all the goodies on. No guac. And it was $11 fucking dollars. I said, God damn. And I never say those words because I don't say that. But damn, that's also the fucking soda fountain was broken. So luckily I had some Gatorade left in my giant 32-ounce Gatorades that I take to work. Because I'm an alcoholic and I have to nurse myself back to health on the way. And, yeah, so I'm going to try to conserve some liquids just in case. But, yeah. And it's like, just like every time, like, I don't know if you guys ever go to Chipotle. I know I say Chipotle. I know I'm pronouncing it improperly. I just don't give a fuck. I always get the steak burrito because I fucking love beef. Gyuniku. Yeah, gyuniku. Gyuniku desu. But there's always that one wonky cut of beef that's just like too chewy and there's like a big vein in it or some shit and you're like, I can't even eat that. What the fuck, guys? Always happens. It happens. And I'm like really mad about that one little strip of beef because I was like, I really wanted to eat you, but I can't. I hate that. I have to throw it out. Anyway, oh man, dude, you were talking about that yesterday. We gotta go watch a baseball game anyway. So we gotta turn this shit the fuck off anyway. Oh, also, I bought a new pair of socks just to show. Let's have some fucking internet show and tell. I never buy shit. Oh, here's my receipt. In case for some fucked up reason I have to bring back my sneakers, which is not gonna happen. A new pair of Nike Dry Fit socks. Nike Dry Fit socks for you. The Nike Dry Fit is Nike Everyday Plus. These are different than the regular Nike Dry Fits, apparently, because they have a different bunch of puff. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. They weren't supposed to leave the hang tag thing. They let me have it. That's weird. All right. Hope it's recyclable. So we have the oldie men 8 to 12. Sizing $22 American. Can you see this fucking shit? $22 for a pair of 6 tiny socks. I call them baby socks. And you know what? Let me actually pull a pair of these. Are they attached? Do they have those little plastic things? Let me just hold on. Let me just yank. Whoa, that shit. Now I can't return. I just ripped the thing. What is holding this in? Something is attaching these together and I don't appreciate. Oh, there's a little plastic thing. Okay. Okay, that explains that. All right, now let me inspect what is different between these Nike Dry Fits. And again, these are like the crew sock, the little ones. They don't come up very high. These are when I know I'm going to be sweating and like going hard on, they're not super puffy. But hold on a minute. Apparently these have a different cushion than the regular baby socks that they have. I call them baby socks. I know that it's not for a baby, but not those. Here we go. Alright, so these are my regular Dry Fit sockies. This is a regular pair of my regular Dry Fit sockies. Okay, same shit. Oh, no, did I buy the wrong ones? I think these are, oh, wait a minute. I might have actually bought the wrong socks. I legit might have bought the wrong fucking socks. They don't come up over the ankle. Oh, shit. No, well, that might just be because, no, they don't have the same, no, these are not the same socks. Well, they look almost the same, but they don't have the same cuff. They're not as high. They don't come up. Oh, man. These are the only ones on the rack that they had that... Ah, shit. I might have to return these. Might have to return these. These are not the same length. I thought they were the same. Apparently they are not. Well, I guess I might have to actually hold on to that receipt. Because these are not the right socks. And I'm stupid. So that's another trip. Okay. Unless they just stop completely making this cut, and I don't know, I'll investigate. Because my regular little baby dry fit socks come up a little bit higher and actually do cover my ankle. Socceroo. These are like no show, too low. I need something that actually comes up over the back of my ankle. So that's a problem. Okay, well, I still have my regular sockies. What's up, Twisted Weird and Spicy Bomb? What's going on? Yeah, just randomly talking about socks. That's the thing. And we're about to hop to Tiny Chat in GTS 3 room. So come hang out in there and see the psychotic and bullshit that comes along with it. I'll even put the link in the chat for you guys that don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh boy. Fuck, my phone is going crazy. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's hop over here. I can't show this place because it's a fucking nightmare. But I'll be in there. Beerby. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Minasan, oyasuminasai.